Hello, beloved Scorpio. There is a quiet but undeniable shift moving through your life right now, and a part of you may have sensed it long before it became visible. As we move through June 15th and 16th, 2026, what has been unfolding beneath the surface begins taking clearer form. The Wheel of Fortune carries strong influence here, signaling changes that may feel uncertain at first, yet are guiding you toward a more meaningful and rewarding chapter. You may notice movement in areas that seemed frozen for quite some time, whether that involves relationships, career matters, or your personal growth. If you've been caught in patterns of delays, repeated disappointments, or potential that never seemed able to fully develop, the energy is beginning to shift. A sudden realization or unexpected development could release what has been blocked, creating momentum where there was once resistance. Even if these changes feel intense at first, they are helping clear the path toward progress you have been waiting for. Transformation is strongly highlighted in this message. If you've been dealing with a connection marked by uncertainty, distance, or prolonged silence, this week may begin bringing greater understanding. Someone who has seemed guarded or hesitant may feel more willing to acknowledge their emotions and communicate honestly. The Moon and Star cards suggest a balance between reflection and healing, encouraging patience rather than pressure. Allow the silence to reveal what words cannot. Rather than forcing answers or pushing conversations forward, give the situation room to unfold naturally. Creating space may allow the other person to approach you with sincerity and openness. This period of reflection helps both of you gain a deeper awareness of what this connection truly means. There is also a feeling of meaningful synchronicity surrounding these days. A new encounter, possibly involving someone dependable and grounded, may spark a connection that feels significant from the beginning. This person could enter your life through a shared environment, perhaps connected to work or a casual gathering. Taking things slowly will allow trust and mutual respect to grow into something substantial. The energy around you also supports opportunities that seem perfectly timed. New partnerships, collaborations, or alliances may emerge, especially with people whose strengths complement your own. The Magician points toward creativity, resourcefulness, and the ability to work with the opportunities being placed in front of you. Stay open to ideas that inspire you, even if they lead beyond familiar territory. A greater sense of stability is beginning to form. If recent months have felt heavy or challenging, relief may be closer than you realize. The energy supports both balance and growth, including the possibility of gains or investments that bring benefits over time. Remain grounded and be selective about who you share your plans with. Protect your vision from unnecessary outside influence. These messages are meant as general guidance, which means some parts may resonate strongly while others may not reflect your current experience. If something speaks to you, take what feels useful and allow it to guide your next steps. What does not apply can simply pass by without concern. Every person walks a unique path and moves through different lessons at a different pace. Listen to this video with an open mind and trust the wisdom of your own intuition. Remember that your choices remain your own, and you hold the power to shape what comes next. Thank you for sharing this moment with me, and stay until the end, because there are important messages ahead that may help you today. In this video, we'll explore the energies influencing several areas of your life, especially love, finances, health, and family matters. Before we continue, I want to share your lucky numbers and color for these days. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to support the video with a like and let me know you're here by commenting 8888 or 1313 below. These numbers carry the energy of transformation, personal power, and new beginnings, and I'd love to see how many Scorpio souls are connecting with this message today. The numbers carrying significance for you now are 8 and 13. Keep them in mind as you move through the day and notice where they appear. If an opportunity connected to timing, intuition, or synchronicity presents itself, trust yourself enough to pay attention. And if these daily messages bring you comfort, clarity, or encouragement, you can support this space through the link in the description or the QR code on your screen. Every contribution, no matter the size, helps keep these videos flowing and allows this community to continue growing together. Your support helps create more messages like this for those who need them most. Your lucky color is deep crimson. This shade reflects inner strength, transformation, determination, and personal magnetism. You can bring it into your day through clothing, accessories, or small details around you. Along with reinforcing confidence, it may help you project a stronger and more self-assured presence. Take a thoughtful look at the direction you're heading. Life is often more layered than it first appears, and while you tend to trust your instincts deeply, some choices benefit from patience and careful reflection. Not every challenge can be resolved immediately, and not every burden is meant to be carried alone. Seeking guidance, listening to trusted perspectives, or sharing your plans with the right people can become a source of strength. You possess remarkable resilience when facing obstacles, yet that same determination can become limiting if pride takes control. There is wisdom in allowing support from others when it is offered sincerely. While you are capable of handling much on your own, meaningful progress often comes through cooperation. As the saying reminds us, two minds can often see what one alone might miss. Even though you're capable of carrying many things on your own, allowing trusted people to stand beside you can help you move forward with greater ease and far less exhaustion. Try not to convince yourself that every challenge must be handled alone. There are people in your life whose support is sincere and valuable. When you create healthy distance from envy or unhelpful influences, those who truly matter can become a powerful source of strength in the goals you pursue. Avoid becoming overly focused on the highs and lows that may be unfolding around you. Every phase carries its own lesson, and each experience adds something meaningful to your growth. The difficult moments teach resilience, while the brighter ones remind you why you continue moving forward. What matters most now is showing yourself and those around you what you're capable of when life asks more from you. A responsibility may arrive very soon that doesn't immediately inspire excitement. At first, it could feel heavy, inconvenient, or like something you never planned for. Yet hidden within that commitment is an opportunity for growth that may become clear with time. Release the urge to resist it and consider welcoming it with openness rather than frustration. Life has a way of placing unexpected teachers in our path. Sometimes the very thing you would rather avoid becomes the experience that changes you most deeply. There is something almost mysterious about how destiny works. In moments like these, what appears challenging on the surface often carries the seeds of transformation underneath. Make space to reconnect with your inner world as well. The current energy encourages deeper reflection than usual, inviting you to slow down and listen to what exists beneath the noise of daily life. Remember that fulfillment is not measured only through material achievements. Your spiritual well-being deserves attention and care too. Seek out moments of stillness, gratitude, and quiet intention. Whether through reflection, prayer, meditation, or simply appreciating where you are right now, these pauses can restore balance within you. Caring for your spirit is every bit as important as caring for your physical well-being. The way you honor your own growth may inspire others more than you realize. This is a moment to move forward with confidence and honesty, ready to embrace the changes unfolding around you. Deep within, there is a voice that has been speaking softly for a long time. It carries truths you've sensed before, but may have overlooked while focusing on everything happening outside of yourself. That voice is not here to create fear. It is gently guiding you toward a more authentic form of happiness. If feelings of sadness or lingering uncertainty rise to the surface, allow yourself to acknowledge them without judgment. These emotions are not signs of failure, but invitations to understand yourself more deeply. Picture them like leaves drifting from autumn branches, creating room for fresh growth and new possibilities. Healing often begins when we stop resisting what asks to be felt. Scorpio, the energy surrounding you now carries powerful momentum, encouraging you to release old fears and step into a period of meaningful expansion. What has been changing within you is beginning to create visible shifts in the world around you. Your natural depth, intuition, and emotional strength are drawing opportunities and important connections closer. As clarity replaces old anxieties, both your personal and professional life begin responding to the work you've done within. The Tower arrives as a force of liberation, bringing sudden changes that remove structures that have outlived their purpose. Rather than creating chaos, this energy reveals truths that can no longer remain hidden. A connection involving a fire sign, perhaps Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, may have weakened under the weight of unresolved struggles and past conflicts. While you've already begun focusing on your own path, these developments help release emotional attachments that no longer support your growth. What is being dismantled now is creating space for something healthier to emerge. The shift may feel dramatic, yet it carries the purpose of renewal rather than loss. Old walls fall away so that fresh energy can enter places that once felt confined. What follows is a greater sense of freedom and emotional clarity. After this transition, the star shines as a symbol of healing, hope, and renewed faith. The work you've invested in understanding yourself is beginning to produce visible results. Signs around you, along with signals from a particular person, become increasingly difficult to ignore. There is a strong sense of emotional truth here, suggesting that feelings may be more mutual than you once believed. You may have questioned whether love had become unnecessarily complicated, but this energy points toward a different perspective. The star brings emotional renewal and a reminder that meaningful connections often reveal themselves through patience rather than force. What has been felt quietly beneath the surface is becoming easier to recognize and trust. Strength appears as calm confidence rather than force. Your current focus on yourself is not emotional distance, but a reflection of growing self-respect. That energy has not gone unnoticed by someone who has been carrying feelings they have struggled to express. The more you honor your own worth, the more magnetic your presence becomes. Scorpio, your commitment to authenticity creates a quiet power that others naturally recognize. By refusing to settle for less than what feels genuine, you inspire change both within yourself and in those around you. This card encourages you to meet any remaining doubts with patience and courage. Choosing yourself continues to shift the emotional landscape in ways you may not fully see yet. The Chariot moves forward with purpose and determination, signaling success through focus, discipline, and a meaningful shift in perspective. What once seemed difficult to move forward now begins responding to your effort and direction. Your willingness to trust yourself and act with intention becomes the force that carries you ahead. Today, you're directing your determination toward professional goals that once felt far beyond reach. Opportunities for advancement, leadership, and bold career decisions are beginning to emerge, asking you to trust your abilities. Scorpio, your capacity to stay focused beneath the surface and remain committed to long-term growth turns challenges into stepping stones. What once slowed you down now becomes part of the momentum carrying you forward. The wheel of fortune continues to move in your favor, bringing shifts that help dissolve financial obstacles that may have lingered for quite some time. You understand better than most that life moves in cycles, and this card suggests that the inner work you invested is beginning to create visible results. Resources that felt delayed may finally become available, whether through released investments, renewed opportunities, or an unexpected proposal with real potential. The energy encourages you to keep moving forward with confidence. Scorpio, the generosity, resilience, and self-awareness you've cultivated are not going unnoticed. The wheel suggests that old burdens are gradually being lifted, creating more room for stability and progress. What once felt blocked begins flowing again, allowing you to build on a stronger foundation. The path ahead appears steadier because of everything you've already overcome. The Lover's card brings additional depth to matters of the heart, highlighting a meaningful emotional connection that has been evolving through a period of healing. Rather than focusing on fantasy, this energy centers on emotional truth and mutual understanding. Someone who once appeared distant may now be moving toward greater openness, and the emotional distance between you begins to soften. There is a growing sense that both of you are recognizing something important at the same time. For Scorpio, this card speaks to the desire for authenticity in love. Shared hopes, honest conversations, and emotional renewal create space for a connection to develop in a healthier way. What emerges now feels balanced and free from many of the complications that once clouded the situation. You are being encouraged to open your heart while remaining true to yourself. The Empress surrounds you with supportive and nurturing energy, reflecting the growth that has taken place through your focus on yourself. By investing in your own healing and development, you become more magnetic to opportunities, admiration, and positive experiences. Confidence grows naturally when it is rooted in self-respect rather than outside validation. This card highlights the personal and professional rewards that follow that transformation. Creative projects, recognition from others, and a stronger sense of self-worth are all reflected here. The Empress reminds you that genuine strength often begins with the way you care for yourself. The more you nurture your own growth, the more your outer world responds. There is power in honoring your needs without apology. The world appears as a symbol of completion and achievement, showing that an important cycle is reaching fulfillment. Scorpio, the work you've done beneath the surface is now becoming visible through your accomplishments. People who underestimated you may no longer be able to ignore what you've achieved. This card encourages you to step confidently into the next phase of your journey. Whether success arrives through career recognition, financial stability, or harmony in your personal life, this energy points toward meaningful progress. The doors opening now are connected to lessons you've already mastered. There is a strong sense of balance, accomplishment, and earned confidence surrounding you. Your presence becomes an example of what persistence and transformation can create. Your health appears relatively stable, supported in part by the habits and routines you work to maintain. You understand what helps your body function well and generally make thoughtful choices. However, some extra attention to your circulatory system may be beneficial during this period. Small signs such as heaviness in the legs or minor discomfort deserve awareness rather than dismissal. If something feels unusual, consider speaking with a medical professional and getting proper guidance. Should treatment or further evaluation become necessary, trust both the process and your ability to recover. This message applies specifically to those experiencing these concerns. If none of this resonates with your current situation, simply continue focusing on maintaining your overall well-being. Not everyone under this sign will experience the same physical conditions, so there is no reason for unnecessary worry. At the same time, listening to your body remains important. If you notice discomfort similar to what has been described, seeking professional advice can provide clarity and reassurance. Taking action early often brings peace of mind. In your professional life, this is an excellent time to move toward greater independence. You possess strong ideas, creative talent, and motivation that may not always be fully expressed, yet it remains very present beneath the surface. Launching a personal project may feel intimidating, but it also has the potential to become one of the most important decisions you make during this chapter of your life. The key is to begin with what you already have available. Waiting for perfect conditions may only delay progress that is ready to begin now. The early stages could feel busy, demanding, or emotionally overwhelming at times. Even so, the effort invested today can create opportunities you may not yet be able to see. Trust the process and allow yourself to grow through it. Whether you work independently or within an organization, careful planning will serve you well. Stay organized, use reminders when needed, and keep your attention on what truly matters. Focus on building something that reflects your vision, your values, and your abilities. Consistency will become one of your greatest advantages. Financially, the energy suggests that barriers which once seemed impossible to overcome are beginning to loosen. The personal growth you prioritized has created conditions that attract new possibilities and practical opportunities. Doors that once felt distant now appear more accessible. What is arriving reflects the work you've already done within yourself. Scorpio, there is a growing sense that prosperity is drawing closer. The rewards beginning to appear are connected less to chance and more to your patience, discipline, and refusal to settle for less than you deserve. By investing energy into your own growth, you change the way opportunities respond to you. The outer world is beginning to reflect that change. Financial developments may arrive through agreements that finally move forward or proposals that create immediate benefits. Your ability to recognize potential beneath the surface helps you see possibilities that others may overlook. Move confidently when opportunities present themselves. Resources are becoming more available, helping you support both your immediate priorities and your long-term goals. Your financial path is opening wider, inviting you to move through it with confidence. Be mindful of where you place your trust, especially when advice comes from people whose intentions may not be as clear as they seem. Someone with influence, connections, or access to information could present an option that benefits them more than it benefits you. Scorpio, this is not a time to ignore your instincts. The intuition you've strengthened through recent personal growth can help you recognize what feels genuine and what deserves a second look. Your inner guidance is one of your greatest assets right now. The more you listen to it, the easier it becomes to avoid distractions and move toward opportunities that truly support your future. Discernment will serve you far better than impulsive decisions. Trust yourself to recognize the difference. Financial matters connected to property, investments, or long-standing plans may finally begin moving again. Situations that once felt delayed or stalled show signs of progress, potentially leading to an important purchase, sale, or financial improvement. There is a growing sense of expansion surrounding these developments. It may feel as though life is finally acknowledging the effort you've invested behind the scenes. At the same time, there is an energy of appreciation and fulfillment around you. What arrives now can be shared wisely, whether through supporting loved ones or investing further in your own growth and future goals. The choices you make today have the potential to create benefits that extend well beyond the present moment. Generosity becomes most powerful when it is balanced with wisdom. The theme of freedom continues to appear throughout this message. Financial burdens, obligations, or limitations that have weighed heavily on you may begin easing, allowing you to breathe more freely. This shift reflects much more than money alone. It mirrors the personal transformation you've been moving through and the stronger foundation you built within yourself. By choosing your own growth and healing, you created conditions for greater stability and opportunity. Some of the progress unfolding now may even surprise you with its timing. Stay engaged, review your options carefully, and make decisions with confidence. Scorpio, your intuition and strategic thinking can guide you toward choices that support long-term success. Recognize that what is developing now is connected to seeds planted long ago. The work you've done, particularly in understanding yourself more deeply, is beginning to produce tangible rewards. Gratitude strengthens this process and helps keep positive momentum flowing. Your financial circumstances are gradually shifting from restriction toward greater ease and possibility. When it comes to love, every meaningful relationship requires effort and a willingness to grow. If you're currently in a committed partnership, you may have noticed moments of impatience or unnecessary disagreement recently. Remember that love, much like friendship, thrives through mutual respect rather than the need to be right. Understanding and cooperation remain essential. Take an honest look at your own reactions and behaviors. There is still plenty of opportunity to make adjustments that show your partner how much you care. Small gestures often carry more weight than grand declarations. A sincere conversation, a thoughtful action, or a gentler response can create meaningful change. If genuine love exists, it is worth nurturing. Admitting mistakes or choosing compromise does not diminish your strength. In fact, the ability to acknowledge where growth is needed reflects emotional maturity. True confidence often appears through humility rather than pride. If you're single, the desire for a meaningful connection may feel especially strong right now. The best way to attract the relationship you seek is by showing up as your most authentic and emotionally grounded self. Respect, honesty, and empathy create the strongest foundations for lasting bonds. Allow connections to develop naturally rather than rushing the process. If someone has captured your attention, give the connection room to unfold at its own pace. Continue focusing on your own growth and on the qualities you bring into a relationship. Your past experiences have offered valuable lessons, and those lessons deserve to be honored rather than forgotten. They're part of the wisdom that guides you now. If you feel called to clarify your vision for love, consider putting it into words. Be honest with yourself about what you truly desire and what kind of relationship aligns with your values. Clarity creates direction. The more clearly you understand your intentions, the easier it becomes to recognize opportunities that match them. Your current sense of confidence and emotional clarity positively influences your family environment as well. Understanding flows more naturally, particularly in conversations that may have felt strained in the past. Home becomes a place of stability and comfort, offering support when outside pressures feel demanding. There is a renewed sense of warmth within these connections. Conversations with parents, elders, or important family figures carry particular value during this period. These exchanges strengthen trust, deepen emotional bonds, and remind you of the foundation that has supported you through many stages of life. Their guidance, whether practical or emotional, can offer meaningful perspective. Gratitude helps deepen these relationships even further. Matters involving property, living arrangements, or family-related planning may also come into focus. Thoughtful preparation can help turn important decisions into positive steps forward for everyone involved. By approaching these situations with patience and foresight, harmony becomes easier to maintain. Your insight will help guide these choices wisely. A gathering, meaningful conversation, or shared experience may remind you just how important your presence is within your circle. The people closest to you can clearly see the growth you've gone through, and they recognize the positive influence you bring into their lives. That acknowledgement feels reassuring because it reflects progress you've genuinely earned. There is comfort in knowing your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Tensions that once lingered in the background begin to lose their hold. The work you've done on yourself creates a positive effect that naturally extends to those around you. Your loved ones sense the changes within you and respond with greater openness, support, and understanding. This mutual exchange strengthens the bonds that matter most. Family continues to serve as a strong foundation during this period. These relationships offer both perspective and emotional renewal when life feels demanding. As you continue evolving, these connections grow alongside you, adapting in healthy and meaningful ways. The support found here feels genuine, steady, and deeply reciprocal. Your overall energy level appears balanced, though not unlimited. You may feel particularly effective and productive in work-related matters, yet some areas of your personal life could be receiving less attention than they deserve. Creating a healthier balance between responsibilities and personal well-being will serve you well. Every part of your life benefits when it receives care and intention. One of your greatest strengths right now is your ability to recognize opportunities others may overlook. Scorpio, your natural intuition, intelligence, and strategic mindset help you identify possibilities beneath the surface. Hold on to that gift because it can open remarkable doors when paired with patience and humility. Used wisely, it becomes one of your greatest advantages. At the same time, be mindful of becoming overly attached to your own perspective. Believing that only your viewpoint is correct can unintentionally create distance between you and people whose insights have real value. Listening does not weaken your position. It often expands your understanding and strengthens your decisions. Try to avoid turning discussions into contests that must be won. There are moments when quiet observation accomplishes far more than endless debate. Respecting differences allows relationships to remain healthy and productive. Sometimes wisdom appears not through speaking more, but through listening more carefully. For students, especially those drawn to the performing arts, this may be an encouraging time to move forward with your ambitions. Do not underestimate your abilities or the impact your talent can have on others. You possess the capacity to express emotion, captivate an audience, and leave a lasting impression through your work. Continue learning, developing your skills, and allowing your gifts to be seen. In terms of compatibility, these days bring especially supportive energy with three particular signs. First, Aries may inspire you to take action on projects, goals, or responsibilities that have been waiting for your attention. Their energy encourages commitment, initiative, and a willingness to approach challenges from a fresh perspective. Together, progress becomes easier to sustain. Pisces brings a different but equally valuable influence. Through this connection, patience becomes a powerful tool for growth and achievement. Combined with your determination, a calm and steady approach can produce meaningful, long-term results. Sometimes slowing down creates stronger momentum than rushing ahead. Libra supports communication and understanding. Conversations may flow more naturally, making it easier to express thoughts or feelings that have been difficult to put into words. This energy can help with negotiations, problem-solving, emotional expression, and building stronger connections. Clear communication becomes one of your most valuable resources. We've reached the end of today's video, and I want to sincerely thank you for spending this time here. Giving yourself a moment to reflect and connect with these messages is meaningful in itself. Your presence adds value to this space and gives purpose to every message that is shared. I truly appreciate you being here. Always remember that these messages are meant to offer perspective and guidance, not to make decisions for you. Their purpose is to help you approach your path with greater awareness and make choices that align with who you are and what you hope to create. Trust your intuition as you move forward. Keep what resonates and allow the rest to pass naturally. If this video brought you insight, comfort, or clarity, I invite you to support it with a like. Your support helps these messages reach others who may benefit from them as well. If you'd like to stay connected, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos and daily messages. Comment 888 if you're ready to release what no longer belongs in your life, and welcome the next chapter with confidence. If these messages bring you clarity or comfort, you can support this space through the link in the description or the QR code on screen. Every contribution helps keep these daily videos flowing for the community. A heartfelt thank you to everyone who has supported this channel. Your kindness helps these messages continue reaching the people who need them most. Thank you again for being here, for your energy, and for your trust. I'm sending you warmth, strength, encouragement, and the very best wishes for the days ahead.